I was sitting on the front porch covered in blood when 3 cop cars boxed me in. A cop pointed his gun at me and told me I was under arrest for murder. I said, "I know, I'm the one who called it in." He froze. They cuffed me and shoved me into the back of a squad car. As we drove away, I looked back at my stepfather's house through the rear window. The same house where my mom died 8 years ago. Everyone called it an accident, but I was there that night. I was 10 years old when I watched him walk away from her body at the bottom of the stairs. They dragged me into a cold room with a metal table and a one-way mirror. The detective slammed a photo down, the dead man on the floor. "You're covered in his blood, and you called it in yourself. This is the easiest case I've had in 20 years. I slid 2 phones across the table. That dead man helped my stepfather kill my mom 8 years ago. Last week he told my stepfather he couldn't handle the guilt anymore and was going to confess everything to the police. So tonight my stepfather went back to shut him up for good." The detective's laugh died. "I put a tracker on my stepfather's car 2 years ago and followed him tonight. I heard the gunshot, went inside and checked for a pulse, and that's whose blood this is. Then I called 911. I tapped the second phone. A red dot crawled across the screen. Right now, he's at the pier about to drop the murder weapon in the river. You have 5 minutes before that gun hits the water and he walks free." He stared at me like I was crazy. "You expect me to believe some kid in a bloody shirt? You don't have to believe me. You just have to move." The dot inched closer to the edge. He snatched both phones and bolted. 40 minutes crawled by. Then the door burst open and 2 cops hauled my stepfather in dripping wet. Water poured off his hair onto the table. He saw my face and stopped breathing. I leaned forward. 8 years, and you never saw me coming." They dragged him out screaming. The detective came back with no cuffs in his hands, just a nod. I pulled him out of the water and the gun was still in his hand. I walked out the front door and drove straight to my mom's grave, sat in the grass beside her stone, and brushed a leaf off her name. "He got life, Mom. I spent 8 years making sure he would."